There's a table that many of us have found ourselves sitting at. It's a table of brokenness. Some might call it addiction, violence, pain, exploitation, or loss. When we eat there, we're left feeling empty. We feel like we don't have enough. We're stuck. We're alone, or even dead.
It was super dark for me. It was dark, and I felt unworthy, misunderstood, unloved. It literally is like being trapped, like literally.
I was going through this lapse of 4 or 5 years of not feeling good enough, with a long history of just kind of self-hate and giving me the justification to continue doing what I was doing daily. Constantly being reminded of the roads that I've taken in my life.
The toughest things in the streets when I was in the streets was overcoming it. Overcoming is always hard. It's a hard thing when you trapped. My back was against the wall because I had to act like everybody else. If I wanted to be a good kid, I couldn't. I wasn't getting that type of attention at home to even try to be a good kid.
But then there's a different table. It's a table of belonging, family, a table of abundance. At this table, we're seen, we're known for who we really are. We become free at this table.
There is an invitation to all who are hungry, the brokenhearted and the weak, the abundant and the strong, feeling the starvation of despair. An invitation that reminds us our darkest days aren't our forever days. Calling all rebuilders. Join us at the table. He will bestow on them a crown of beauty for ashes, the oil of joy instead of mourning, and garments of praise instead of despair. And they will rebuild the ancient ruins. They shall raise up the former devastations. They shall repair the ruined cities. Come feast at the table of abundance.
And this invitation is more than just consuming. It's a table of rebuilding. It's a table of belonging, a return to dignity, where lives are restored and communities are rebuilt, a city of refuge.
At first, I thought it was just another program that was getting a bunch of money and they was gonna piggyback off me and say this is what they're doing. But once I got to realize them, doing things with them, the invite was real. And I accepted the invite and realized that we're better together.
I never would have thought that I would have been capable of this. I really feel like that I have found my life's purpose here.
The doors have completely opened in my life. I can see the community that was always there. I can see myself in a better light. I can move forward with things that I didn't believe that I could do in rebuilding my life, in rejuvenating my future. From where I am right now, I would have told you I never would have been able to make it there, but I believe right now that it can be done. And before, you wouldn't have even been able to sell me that dream.
It's very, very, very emotional when I talk about this place. I am so mad I didn't get a hold of you guys a long time ago. This is what I call family.
When we come to the table, we are seen through eyes of love, and we're reminded of who we were meant to be.
We have the audacity to believe that an entire city can be changed. When one life returns to dignity, they become restored, and then they become the rebuilders. There's room at the table for all of us. This is your invitation, a seat to feast with us, but more than that, there's a seat to rebuild. This is your invitation. We're calling all rebuilders.